Welcome to Community Convos with Kimmy B here on the new hits 97.3. Now you already know, favorite program on the radio because it's all about our amazing community. And what I love about this program is when I get to bring back people that I absolutely love and admire, especially when they're talking about fantastic events that are going to benefit South FLA. So please, I'd like to welcome this morning with me Dr. Terry Lister from the Pediatric Associates. Welcome, Dr. Lister.
Hello. Thank you so much for having us back.
Are you kidding me? I look forward. You guys are kind of like my gauge on the year. You know what I mean? Like, I know we lose track of time, but I'm like, if I see Dr. Lister, I'm know bike safety is coming up, which means it's probably around March, and we're on track. So it's great to have you here. This is our 4th annual.
Yes, the 4th year, and this is going to be the best year yet.
Pediatric Associates Bike Ride to Safety. Now, you've been coming in all 4 years. You are kind of the face of the Pediatric Associates Bike Ride to Safety event, Dr. Lister. Tell me a little bit about why it's such an important event to you and the amazing team at Pediatric Associates.
Well, because it's so important to help keep kids safe on the road to prevent injuries and teach them about the rules of the road and how to be safe, wearing their helmet, how to cross the road, where to ride.
Yeah.
You want to ride with the traffic on the right-hand side of the road. And, you know, people love to get out and bike ride, but we want to keep them safe.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because, Dr. Lister, again, this is the 4th year you're here with us, and I still see people riding around without their helmets on.
Yes, believe it or not, millions of people ride bikes, but only half wear a bike helmet. And we got to think of wearing a helmet the same as we would as we get in the car and we put on our seatbelt. And parents have to lead by example, too.
For sure.
So go to the store with your kids. Pick out a helmet they like, and they're most likely going to wear it.
Well, you know, and again, I love seeing people on bicycles, and it's becoming more and more popular, especially here in South Florida. I mean, now you have the rent-a-bikes where, like, literally on every corner, you know, you can kind of just grab one of those little city bikes. But again, the frustrating part about it is not seeing people putting their safety first. And like you said, it does start with the adults, especially parents. And unfortunately, Florida remains, this I know statistically, one of, if not the worst states in the country when it comes to bicycling-related incidents, injuries, and even deaths, correct?
Florida leads the nation in cycling-related injuries. And bike injuries have increased every year in Broward County. And believe it or not, over 300,000 kids go to the ER every year from injuries because they haven't worn the bike helmet.
Wow. And as a pediatrician, as a doctor who treats children, can we talk a little bit about the severity of head injuries, especially in young people?
Yes. We see minor accidents, you know, in the office, scrapes, bumps, fractures. But the real tragic part is when they end up in the ER with head injuries that leave them broken. You know, they're not able to function after that, and sometimes fatalities.
Well, I mean, we're hearing so much now about, you know, concussions, about protecting our brains, especially in young people whose brains are not actually fully developed at that point in time. So the importance and the magnitude, you know, of an event like the Pediatric Associates Bike Ride to Safety event, and just kind of hammering home that point that helmets aren't an accessory, they're a necessity.
Right. And you know, one example I give to kids in the office is I say, do you have a cell phone? And they always have their phone.
Right.
I said, well, what happens if you drop your phone or your phone falls? It cracks and breaks. And what do you do to protect your phone? You have a phone case. So in case you fall, you won't get cracked. And then I relate that to bike helmets, protecting your head the same way.
And I love the way that you said that it has to be as kind of ingrained in us as getting in the car and putting on your seatbelt. It wasn't always that way, right? For a very long time in this country, cars back in the day, this was way before me, but like didn't have seatbelts. Then we had seatbelts, but you wore them, you didn't wear them. As soon as they started flexing and you could get pulled over for not wearing your seatbelts, everybody decided to put that bad boy on. And I'm sure we've seen a decrease in, you know, car accident related deaths because more people are wearing seatbelts at this point in time.
And that took education. And that's what we want to do with the Bike Ride to Safety.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about Saturday, March 7th. That is going to be, again, our 4th annual Pediatric Associates Bike Ride to Safety. It is happening this year at the fantastic TY Park right here in Hollywood, which is literally around the corner from the radio station. We love TY Park. It's also where we do our swim safety event with Pediatric Associates. But run me through the list or the day's events.
Great. Yes, we. It's going to be at TY Park. It starts at 9 o'clock.
Perfect.
And remember, it's a free event. So bring the family, bring the kids. We encourage you to get your ticket prior to coming. And you can go to kidsbikeridetosafety.com and then either bring your ticket or your ticket you can use on your phone to register. So again, get there early because one of the first things we'll do is give out goodie bags and free helmets while they last. Then the kids will go through a bike inspection to learn how to keep their bikes safe. And then they'll go through a very fun lecture to learn the rules of the road and then put into practice what they've learned in a skills station. So it's active learning, so they remember it. And then there's many other fun activities for the family. We'll have a fun zone, food trucks, raffles, and the BMX Trickstar performance riders.
We love them. They are so amazing. And the thing that I love the most about the Trickstars is the fact that if the professionals are wearing helmets, us amateurs should most definitely be wearing helmets, correct? And all the Trickstars are definitely rocking their helmets at the Pediatric Associates Bike Ride to Safety.
Yes, and what is so wonderful about them, even though they're doing all these flips and jumps in between each event, they continue to teach about bike safety and the importance of wearing your helmet and to be safe.
For sure. And again, I love the fact that we're educating children on the rules of the road because there are, in fact, rules of the road, folks. And I don't mean to sound like I am preaching right now, but as we increase our cycling efforts here in South Florida, I am noticing more and more people doing crazy things like riding against traffic, flying through stoplights, going, jetting through crosswalks when the big red hands are up. You still have to abide by the rules of the road. In fact, bicycles are very, very similar, if not identical, to cars.
And that's what we teach at the bike safety event. They have to think of following the rules of the road just like you were driving a car, stopping at stop signals, using hand signals, looking both ways before you cross the road, and again, riding with the flow of traffic on the right-hand side of the road.
Maybe we should do one of these for adults. I'm just saying, can that be a future event that we do? And maybe, I understand that you guys are the Pediatric Associates, but let me tell you, some of their parents could use an extra refresher course.
Yes, and the parents have to lead by example, too.
No shade. I'm just saying, though. No, it really is. It's such a phenomenal event, and it's so much fun. And I will also say, we encourage you to bring your own bicycles, but if you don't have them, we usually have a few that people can use, correct?
Yes. If you don't have a bike, still come, still participate, and we'll have bikes there for you.
I love it. And again, we'll be giving out bike helmets for free. The whole theme of this event is free, and we know folks love free. Free everything. And so when you get there, first come, first serve, though, as far as the goodie bags go and the helmets. Although I will say this, you guys are so amazing at Pediatric Associates. Like, we usually manage to take care of everybody that comes through. Like, you guys are really spectacular. There's always raffles with great prizes. Again, the entertainment with the Trickstars is always really spectacular. The kids love it. The parents love it just as much. And it's really a great just early morning, afternoon event, to kick off your weekend on a Saturday, right?
Oh, yes. Come and have a great time and learn about the rules of the road and help keep our kids safe.
I love it. And they can sign up for those tickets at bikeridetosafety.com.
Yes. And get your ticket early, register early. And again, it's a free event and a great family day. It
is. And I do want to say this. I'm thinking as I'm talking to you, Dr. Lister, if you happen to have maybe like a Girl Scout troop, Brownie troop, young girls or something like that, I'm assuming this is a good way to kind of bring them together to come get educated with the younger ones, because we always talk about families and parents, but sometimes this is a great community effort. Bring out the young kids that need to learn these kind of things that are just maybe getting into bike riding. Again, you can get them some free bike helmets if you get there early. So I just wanted to put that out there as we always do address, the family units. But again, please, if you know that there's some kids in your neighborhood that are looking for something to do on a Saturday morning and they're young, like whatever, and you want to bring them out, be a good neighbor, be a good South Floridian. The more people that are aware of the rules of the road and that are wearing those helmets mean less people that can possibly be injured.
Yes, everyone come. We welcome everyone to come to the event and have a great day.
I love it. BikeRideToSafety.com. Of course, you'll be hearing us talk about it right here on the New Hits 97.3. It is a free event, so please sign up in advance. Make sure you come through with those, either your printed tickets or the SKU code on your phone. But again, it starts at 9 a.m. We do encourage folks to get there a little early, park the vehicles, come on out. The team from Pediatric Associates is always there. You guys are the ultimate volunteer squad. I love it. Lots of the doctors come and participate, the different stations. Of course, the HIT squad will be out there as well. And is there anything else that you can think of?
No, just come early, like you said, and so we can get your helmet and your goodie bags while they last.
Perfect. TY Park, Saturday, March the 7th. It is our 4th annual Pediatric Associates Bike Ride to Safety. We want to see everybody there. Thank you, Dr. Lister, for coming by.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for keeping it locked to Community Convos with Kimmy B on the New Hits 97.3.